So it's never good. Boss calls me up this morning. He's like, we got some stuff to haul to the auction, which is always a saddening thing to happen to anybody, anywhere, I guess, right? This water company that we hauled some stuff for quite a bit in road train days, but I guess they're thinning the herd. We've all been there. We thin our herds. We grow up too big too fast, and then all of a sudden this kind of bullshit happens, or a recession. So we pull the reins in, as our old boss used to say. Trim the fat. Get rid of the stuff we ain't gonna be using. Unfortunately, this company's like pretty much new, so it's all gonna be new stuff. So make a trip to Ritchie Bros, maybe two. See you in a bit. That was pretty easy. That's too bad. This is actually, even though it's old BJ's truck, it's in really good shape. Oh, it's a Detroit. Runs real strong. It feels good. They took pretty good care of their stuff. It's a little bit older. It's got air suspension, so that's a plus. Oh, note to self is drop the air before I shane her down. Check it out. Ooh. That'll probably come up, and always does. So yeah, if you're looking for a pumper body job, which not a whole lot of people do. Good solid unit. C5. Well, that for the most part is pretty easy. Everything goes on pretty quick. So I'm gonna rip her to Nisku here and go to Ritchie Bros and unload and try to get back and reload and maybe get back rather to Ritchie's, or we'll go back to our yard and then we'll go in the morning or something. It is 9:40, so it should be able to get back there before 4:30 with the second load, I'm hoping. As long as the unload isn't taking too long. Sometimes the lineup can be ridiculous.
Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
Alright, so we got it easy. We're gonna use the ramp. Usually this is packed right up with trucks lined up, so I usually opt to just scissor down. This thing's 4.1 meters high. So I had to take the long, educated route around Highway 2A. My favorite. Takes like an extra 10 minutes, but no big deal. Oh yeah. Big Detroit power. Got the badass automatic. Got the sweet bunk. Oh man, that reminds me of my youth. Was the same my old man's truck. You'd roll down the window in the Kenworths, hop in the bunk. Why is someone standing behind me? Don't stand there, it's not safe. Man, this thing sounds like it's got fucking power. Some guys on Facebook said they can't record and drive at the same time. And push levers. Pull onto your hats and mode to back up a C500 off a low boy onto a loading ramp while operating a camera and moving levers and not trying to drive over someone. You're gonna have to come to terms that every generation is better than the last. I got kids kicking my ass all over Xbox and I thought I was awesome. Even this guy that stands at the loading ramp all day was like, fuck, look at this guy. Take it and park it way around the corner. Beep, beep, beep. Everybody look out. Oh, it does have a backup alarm. Big old first gear. Things feel stout. Oh, what? Look over there. I'm gonna have to walk over to that unit. Looking familiar. Oh yeah, probably finding a couple ones around here somewhere. This thing is stout. Second. Oh yeah, she shifts right now. Wow, this thing's got juice. Sounds super healthy. Never had a Detroit, but this one sounds fucking pretty good. Or should I stuff her right here? Sure. Oh no, it's a C5 hood. Can I see? Don't clip the mirrors, don't clip the bumper. Oh, look at that, I did it. Natural. Can unlock that, unlock that. Roll that up, 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 up. Let's get out of this. This thing probably would be a blast to drive. Sounds fucking super healthy, but it's Detroit. It's got oil all over the pan. It's a leaker, you know it. Let's check out some of this other shit while I'm walking back to my truck. Decent unit. Probably a little rough around the edges, but it's a C5. I don't know whose truck that is. Oh, a Vita. These C5 fenders were always notorious for rusting up like that. I got mine oh, it's a push truck, that's why. I got mine powder coated, so it was pretty slick. But of course I wasn't a push truck, so I wasn't on people's ass all the time. See, this one's even maroon, just like his. Looks like it's a little bit longer. Well, it's got no seat, it'll be hard to drive. It's like 5 and 4 maybe. Could be 10 and 4. about a 74, 76, somewhere in there. A little rough around the edges. Paradise Trucking, yeah, I heard they went under too and they sold all their shit. This is international, bed truck, some sort of scab action. Here's one that's decently on sale. Rollover Carnage. Look at this. Ouch. Wowzers. That's rough. My bad. Wrong spot, the guy said. No biggie. If I wasn't running around taking videos of everything, he probably would have caught me. Thing's got a little beep, sounds just like my GoPro, it's throwing me off. It's got good turning radius for a C5, but I guess it is only a tandem. Guy's got dual light bars. That's a score. Sure drones a lot. Wow. They need to spend a long time in this thing. These flat tops, we're known for that. It's way nicer looking than the Aero cab, but legroom wise, no good for me. It's just comfortable, but you gonna spend a whole day in here, you get squished after a while. So, oh, I should have backed in. Damn it. Oh well. No certification for blast residue contained for the tank, so it's got to get locked out or something if somebody buys it to go across the US. They said they'll never get across the border without that paperwork, so just got to be parked over here in this aisle, which is a first for me. I guess it's the first time I've ever brought anything with a tank on it. It actually shifts really decent for an automatic compared to some of the more HD ones I'm used to. Here's another prime mover, as we call them. Well, we don't really call them prime movers, but the VDUs, the 4 push-pull planetaries. They're really sharp looking trucks. This one's a little bit older, but still a nice truck. 18 and 4. I always say if you need to have a bed, flat top's where it's at, but leg space doesn't work for me. I like my Aero cabs. But you can't beat the beefiness of a C5. But the only benefit of having the one with the big rad was way better cooling in the 2014 that I had. I call it big nose, but I'd rather have the fiberglass hood flip open because it's just way easier to service. Every time I had to change my fuel filter, I was like, fuck. It was a cocksucker. Stretch out your arms, belly on the fender, reaching in there. Almost make you throw up. Maztec. And And we got a surprise down here. Look at this nice Freightliner. Yeah, right.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Oh, look at that. What up, babe? Wonder if anybody actually ended up buying this yet. So this was our yard goat. 10-speed dog leg, 4-speed auxiliary, sweet manual, low suck, high suck, down suck. There's your dogs. So some of them had them mounted right on here, which was really awkward. Band brake out the window. Cleaned her up pretty good, actually. It's a decent truck. This thing always ran, never gave a fucking moment of doubt a problem. There's some zip tying on the door, that's JDM. 4 1/4 cat mechanical, Old Faithful. Always ran. This used to be a wheeler truck back in the day. 108. Actually, I think it's 108. Used to pull the wheelers around the yard, do yard work with that thing. Of course, it hasn't been registered to go on the street for a long time. I wanted it to, but they're like, nope, that thing's not leaving the yard. Which is not far off from the bed truck that I was driving at first anyways. Except for it was a tractor instead of a 330-inch bed. She looks dusty. First time this time. Pickers and winch tractors. That's a nice looking unit. Decent. Lots of Avita stuff. Oh, there's some N-Track stuff over there too. That's really nice stuff. Anybody knows how to quiet the squeaky bushings on a Peterbilt? Comment below. Shit, driving me up the wall when you get a little bit of a, like driving through yards like this is just, it's not in the stacks, it's down here by my feet somewhere. Like I said before, I don't know anything about Peterbilts, so I don't know where to spray the lube. Oh yeah, the good stuff. N-Track's got beautiful trucks. Even some of Avita stuff's pretty nice. They always say that their stuff in the States is probably better looking than the stuff here in Alberta. It's kind of send their wore out stuff up here, but if you're looking for a winch tractor, or a C5 winch tractor in that fact, now's the time. I don't think it can get any cheaper. Fire sales, a lot of these. Some really decent trucks. Probably a lot of them with that good 3406 E-block. Oh, yeah. Decent, decent. It's a nice whip. Very tall and proud. Ugh. Not very tall and proud. Fuck, I could walk around here all day doing shit. Wasting time. But I better get on it, get out of here. Oh, that is nice. Very nice. Except it's only a tandem. I don't know if I can go back to tandem life. The ride's definitely a lot more choppy. Capstan. They had really nice rig ups too. Pretty nice trucks. Parkland. What else we got there? Like an old Artie Cost truck. N-Track's the ones I'd shoot for. It's starting to get a line up here. I came just in time. Wasn't a single truck when I came, so that's a nice low boy. Double draw. Or the whole unit. Well, load number 2. Just had to watch, the lights are pretty close to the hood. Have to make sure those don't slide down a little bit because they will hit the hood. Got us a gas 2500 and a Cummins 2500. Going to sale. Low mileage, both of them had about 180K, so still got some life left in them. Chain her down and get out of here. There's nothing more that I hate than hauling pickups. They're so sketchy to tie down. We don't really have the rigging to tie them down, but get them going down the road and they're bouncing. Sometimes they come undone. Sometimes it actually wrecks part of the frame or something stupid, but the brake lines were all kind of busted away from the diff, so I just wrapped the diff. Called that good. Off the tow hooks on the front. Hopefully she stays. Guess I'll find out when I get there. Off to Ritchies again. nice when it's quiet. Finally. Well, that wasn't a bad haul. It's been a while since I've made some trips to Nisku, but something's better than nothing. Oh. Decent, Jimmy, decent. I don't have power lock for that one. All right, well, I'm gonna oh, what? Oh, the lights trip me out because they stay on when you use the fob to lock the doors. I'm like, yeah, I left the lights on, but I know I turned them off. How about a 301 update? Look at this, we got all the rims and tires on. Getting her built slowly but surely. A brand new door. Wow. Got some new checker plate. Lots of new checker plate. Getting her polished up. Oh, that's gonna need some serious polishing. Just leave the windows open while it's in the shop. It's gonna be filth. It's been in here for like a month now. It's gonna be. JDM as fuck, as they would say in the Honda world. Not much for Hondas myself, but I have owned 1, 2, 3 when I was a teenager. Well, hand in my paperwork, skedaddle out of here and go home and eat dinner. Well, it's the following day. Gonna head in, gonna have a repeat. Gonna haul some more pickups, maybe some other miscellaneous stuff. Who knows? 6:30. Being lazy. Not making breakfast. I haven't got up this early in eons. Well, okay. When I was in Winnipeg, I got up this early, but alright. Back to the shop. Whoa, no backup sensors in this one. That was tight. Spot on, I say.
Yeah, breaker 19. Can we get a 20 on that spot box?
Well, it's yet another day, another job. Today, a sea cam.